The man in black. Who was he? Where was he going? There was only one way to find out.
Are you headed, creepy man in black?
Jenny couldn't simply chase the mysterious figure.
He's bound to notice me if I follow too closely. I need to get out of his line of sight. That's my way up. If only Keith was here to pull a ladder down. I'll just have to get it down the old-fashioned way. The bridge should slow him down a bit. Huh? How did he do that?
The man in black had taken the higher path towards
That's a dead end. Why is he going? There's nowhere to hide on the bridge. I'll go underneath and spy on him from there.
Jenny couldn't just walk onto the bridge and blow her cover. No, she'd keep her distance and see what the man in black would reveal when he didn't know he was. The man in black neared the edge of the unfinished bridge. His methodical movements unnerved.
I need to get a better look at him. I'll climb the outside of the bridge and snoop on him from...
The plan was daring but reckless.
I have no choice. He's my only lead.
And so, undaunted by the dangers that Jenny LeClue, wearing her yesterday a child, today a courageous adventurer. Down for the first time, and immediately wished she clung tightly to the stone. The ledge beneath her feet was narrow, barely one false move.
Focus, Jenny. Perfect pitch! The hallmark of a serial killer. Maybe I can get a closer look. There you are.
The brim of his hat concealed his face in shadow. The man in black remained in it.
Could be 3 kids in a raincoat for all I know. He's just standing there. What's he waiting for?
Yes. No. Yes. No.
Wow, this guy's a real chatterbox.
Yes. It's all there.
Who is he talking to?
No. It wasn't there. Yes, the whole house. She must have it.
What was he looking for?
Of course. Where? Hold on.
What's he doing now? Where did he go? I can't hear what he's saying.
Yes, I'll take care of her. Tonight. They change shifts at 4. Yes, it's all here.
I have to see what's on that paper.
Yes, the biggest cry I know.
He's destroying evidence. I have to get down there before it's lost for good.
She was only distracted for a moment, but a moment was enough.
Damn, how does he do that?
Jenny held the soggy paper delicately. She hadn't recovered all the pieces, but enough to discern the message.
Beyond the fallen angel, through the entrance is buried there. Look for the biggest cross. Don't forget to pay your respect.
What could it mean?
They're directions to a secret entrance.
But an entrance to what?
Maybe there's more in the back. Mom?
Jenny's heart skipped several. She remembered the man in black's words.
I'll take care of her tonight. He's going to...
Jenny couldn't bring...
Mom's in terrible danger.
Thankfully, her mother was safely locked away. He'd never get past them.
He won't have to. These instructions lead to a secret entrance. A way to get to the jail without being detected.
But where?
The entrance is buried.
Buried. The word bounced around her brain like a pinball. Where did people bury things?
The graveyard!
Of course! The graveyard was in the same part of...
Angels, arches, crosses on...
All features of the graveyard.
I have to get there before he does. I have to save my mom.
This was all well and good, but even if she managed to reach...
How am I going to break her out?
It was at this moment a rather distressing... As loath as she was to admit, Jenny needed help. She reached into her jacket pocket and removed the walkie-talkie Susie had given her.
Susie, are you there?
Jenny? Thank goodness. Are you okay?
What is that all?
Oh. I'm just...
I regret asking. You said earlier you wanted to...
Yes?
You said you wanted to...
Help? Of course. Anything for you, Fred.
Okay, meet me at the graveyard right away.
The graveyard? But it's nearly midnight. What if I get caught?
It's urgent, Susie.
I don't know, Jenny. I don't think I can do it.
Don't you see, Susie? This is your chance. Do you want your whole life to be detected?
Well, no, but...
There comes a time when every young...
But does it have to be right now?
My mom's fate hangs in the balance. And I need... Which side of history will you be on?
The good side?
Great. Then meet me outside the graveyard.
Okay, I'll be there, Jenny. What should I wear? I'm thinking
I
practical.
don't care. Just
What? What do you mean explosive?
I'm gonna break my mom out of jail.
No, 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 no. I am an artist. I will not be dictated to by some... It's too long, too violent, These are my characters. So why does it feel like they're rebelling against me? All this fighting, all this drama... Jenny and Susie should be best friends by now. Maybe it's time to wrap this one up. Yes. Let's fix this nonsense once and for all. You all right, Rufus? First, I need another drink. Looks like fate decided for me. This one can't end like the others. They won't publish it. I must write something different. It's the only chance I have of saving her. I'm sorry, Jenny. You'll see your mum soon, but for now, it's got to be the graveyard. Was the man in black the Dean's real killer? Without any evidence, Jenny couldn't be sure. A great detective never made assumptions. The most important thing was getting her mum to safety. And to do that...
One thing's for sure. I'm gonna need to be very quiet. What the hell?
Hi, Jenny. I'm here. And I brought snacks.
This is a covert mission. Could you draw any more attention?
Sorry. I just wanted to get here as quickly as I could.
Did you bring the explosives?
Of course. Et voila. Now remember, explosives
Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. Hopefully it'll be enough.
Okay, I'm here. What's the big emergency, Susie? What is she doing here?
Keith, you came.
You invited him?
I thought it'd be a good opportunity for you to talk.
Now is hardly the time.
I can't bear the idea of two best friends never speaking again. It's too sad.
What's wrong with you?
I should go.
No, Keith, wait.
There was so much she wanted to say. But she had ruined the Dean's funeral, embarrassed Keith in front of the whole town. Worse, she hadn't been there for him in his hour of need. She wanted to tell him all about the Dean's ring, the man... But none of it would bring his father back. Sometimes the right thing to say was also the hardest.
I'm sorry.
Poor Keith, angry, grieving. His whole world turned upside down. And the one person he most wanted to confide in...
I really should go. Goodbye, Jenny.
Well, that didn't go exactly as I planned. Are you okay, Jenny?
What the hell were you thinking?
I just wanted to help.
Well, you made it worse.
Friends need each other. I was just trying to be a good friend.
If you want to be a good friend, stay out of my... Now let's get back to work. Locked. I'll have to break in.
Or we could just wait for an adult.
And let the man in black get to my mom first. Are you trying to sabotage everything?
I just don't see why we can't tell the police what we know and let them sort it out.
Because, Susan, the police are... I'm not putting my mom's life in their hands. Besides, for all we know, it could be an inside job. Now, keep a lookout while I open this lock. you coming, Susie?
Into the graveyard?
There's no time to waste.
Oh, yeah, of course. I think I need a minute.
Come on, Susie. What did you think we'd be doing here? I knew I shouldn't have asked a kid to help me.
Technically, I'm 3 months older than you.
Just wait here and keep a lookout. And radio me if you see any...
Good idea.
Especially if you see a man in black carrying a briefcase and a...
Briefcase, umbrella, got it.
Lock the gate behind me so no one suspects anything. And keep out of sight.
Here, don't forget the explosives.
Jenny had broken in undetected. Now she had to find the secret passage.
I just need to follow the clues from the photograph. I'm coming for you, Mom.
A guardian of the graveyard cast her stony gaze over the burial, watching over the departed.
Why must everything in a graveyard be so...
Of course, this guardian had...
Beyond the fallen angel! There are lots of angels here. Which one is the fallen angel? The Strasberry Mausoleum.
Amongst the fresh flowers was a note. Beloved father, educator, and botanist.
Don't worry, Mr. Strasberry. I won't rest until I've found your real killer. Something's pushing against the stone. It looks like it could collapse at any minute.
Four discs of solid granite with some...
It's all scrambled up. I'll just straight...
Try as she might, the discs wouldn't move. 5 stone swords adorned the strange entryway. Jenny tried to move one.
Wow! They're all stuck tight. I can't move any of them by hand. Hey, Dad. I can't stay long. Mom's in trouble, and...
Jenny tried to be brave, but the past few days had taken their toll on our hero.
Everything's falling apart. I wanted a real mystery to solve, but... I didn't think it would be like this. Dean Strasberry's dead. Everyone in town thinks Mom killed him, and Keith won't talk to me. I don't know who to trust. And now someone is trying to kill... I have to save her, but I'm not sure I can. Why did you have to go and die on us? It was a really crappy move. I wish you were here. That sword looks like it might move. Here lie the earliest settlers. They kick-started our great town's growth and prosperity.
The note had read, "Look for the biggest cross."
But none of these graves have crosses.
No matter. Perhaps there were other secrets to find here.
Got it. Some days you just feel super...
Jenny studied the stone discs.
It's the face of a badger. That's unusual. Something tells me this isn't a tomb.
If the huge coiling wires hadn't made it clear,
This isn't a tunnel. It's the entrance to another laboratory. How many of these are there?
the presence of such unusual and foreign objects
Who put them here? And for what purpose?
It seemed to Jenny as if the graveyard itself had been built around the sphere. But something this conspicuous could
What
be...
else is Arthurton hiding? Well, at least we know it's working.
As a dozen intricate machines worked, Jenny noticed a remarkable resemblance she had overlooked.
Some of this equipment looks like the stuff in Susie's lab. Can't believe I missed it before. That girl owes me some answers. Another radio. Maybe these are used to communicate between laboratories.
It was a hunch, but if it were true...
Whoever's transmitting the message could be in another sphere somewhere in town. It's the same voice as before.
This code was different from...
Just as strange, though.
Jenny carefully transcribed the
Let's
words.
see what the hawk and the weasel have to say about this. Purge infected, soon only death. Forever silenced, despair herself is near.
This message, as sinister as the last, said
Is the man in black sending these messages?
purge infected, forever silent.
Could that have something to do with Dean Strasberg? It can't be a coincidence that I found a copy of the same book by the Dean's corpse. But how are they connected?
Soon only death, despair
And
herself.
now they're coming for my mom. What does she know that they're willing to kill her for?
This contraption was new to Jenny, but something about it caught her eye. A large metallic slab with a distinctive
That shape. Where have I seen it before? The Dean's ring! It fits.
In fact, it fit perfectly into the slot, as though it were made for it.
Doesn't seem to be working. Probably just a loose connection somewhere.
Jenny knew that the best way to fix anything electronic was... If being a great detective didn't work out, Jenny had a promising career in machine repair to fall back on.
Lost an eye!
The machine's true application would remain a mystery, whatever its purpose. The implications were overwhelming.
Dean Strasberg is somehow connected to this.
Had the Dean been aware of the secret hiding within his ring?
Whether he knew or not, it's likely he was killed because of it.
Hidden amongst a web of cables, the average Jenny LeClue was a...
There's a book pinned beneath that cable.
Confidential. The word was music to Jenny's ears.
The Council of Three. Never heard of them. Sounds like he didn't know who they were either. But they paid for all of this? Zazer.
Jenny recognized the name, but couldn't put...
So this lab is his invention. Well, at least I've got a name. These machines were built to study and harness the power of Arthurton's greatest reason. They were experimenting on the town itself. He designed a bigger sphere. Bigger than this? Did he ever build it? And if he did, where? There was a badger on the door to get into this lab. So this must be the experiment he was talking about. Exhaustion, rushed schedule, dangerous...
Parallels with her father's own working conditions were distressingly clear.
All dead. All my fault.
The words echoed across the metal walls.
What did he do? It must have been terrible. This entry is from much later. There are lots of pages. Seems that whatever happened before, he carried on his work long after.
As is the case in all tangled mysteries, every new piece of evidence raised more questions than it answered. But she now knew the purpose of this Caesar sphere and the name of the
Council of Three.
It wasn't much to go on, but it was a start.
What's this? Another blank scrap of paper.
Please enter authorization code
102.
Code accepted. System authorized and armed for activation. Preparing to run experiment 12. Cycle 78. Sphere hermetically sealed. Magnetic transducer coils. Accumulating voltaic cells. Commencing experiment 12-91. Radioactive safety margins cleared. Procedure 12 completed. Decompressing spherical chamber. Remember, a healthy employee is a... Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break.
Jenny, did you find the entrance?
Not yet.
Jenny was hesitant to share her discovery, but Susie might have vital information.
Where did you really get the parts to build your machines?
I told you, there's a warehouse full of them at my father's factory.
And that's the only place you've seen equipment like...
Well, yeah. Where else would I have seen it?
Did the Glatz Corporation ever build underground labs?
No, I don't think so.
To hide them?
From who?
Good question. I have to go. Keep out of sight and...
I will.
Beyond the fallen angel. This is it. The entrance must be through here.
Another coded message in another hidden laboratory. A secret tunnel under the graveyard. How long had these things been in Arthurton? Who was responsible for them? And how was all this connected to the...
through the crumbling arches, past the wooden gates. This must be it! Now all I have to do is find the biggest cross. Oh, come on. There's a million crosses in there.
Jenny, where are you?
I'm in the old part of the graveyard.
Oh no!
Every kid in Atherton knew the graveyard was haunted. The ghosts of early settlers walked among, waiting to avenge their tragic deaths.
A few months ago, Peggy and Veronica went out and they were attacked by
They were probably hallucinating from all the hairspray.
They swore to me, Jenny. They wouldn't lie.
I don't believe in ghosts. And the tall tales of a...
Even so, Jenny's skin crawled with goosebumps. It might have been her imagination, but the night sun...
Maybe I'll use Mom's flashlight. You know, just in case. It's dead.
Unable to see more than our trembling adventurer had no choice but to edge forward, very slowly.
Oh, great. There's a light over here. What is that? It's coming from the open grave. Wait. You're not a ghost.
Oh, you scared the life out of me!
You're scared. You're the one wielding a shovel like an axe murderer.
Oh my, you're right. This place is terrifying at night, and here I am. What are you doing out here after curfew?
I don't know if I can trust this guy. I was here visiting my...
You're the LeClue girl, aren't you?
well,
Your poor old man. What a...
yeah, I don't really like to talk about it.
Blown into 1,000 pieces. What a way to go. No chance to say goodbye. Boom! Gone! Just like that. An absolute... And the pain! Can you have nothing left of him? Hardly seem...
Well, you're digging a big hole right now.
Yes, ma'am. Regulation size 6 feet. The name's Matt. The second T is...
Sure sounds like an interesting job, Matt. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions about
Of
it?
course. I'm just...
He seems harmless enough. I just need to be sure he's not working for the man in black. Is that blood?
Blood? Where?
It's all over your clothes.
Oh, that! That's good old Arthur. Impossible to wash out. One of the...
Why are you digging a
Well, they have to go somewhere. The bones.
The what?
It's the problem with building a graveyard on top. Ground's always shifted. Before you know it, bones are sticking out. We have to rebury them. It's bad for...
That's terrible.
Could be worse. Could be dead. Like all of these poor souls. Ms. Smith over there, bitten by a badger. Wouldn't want to go. Right there's Mr. McCarthy. And there's your dad, of course. You're dead.
Are you finished?
Oh, sorry. There I go
He
again.
knows everything about this place. You told me your name was Matt.
It is. Isn't
Well
it?
then, who is Owen? And why are you wearing his shirt?
Oh, darn it, it's fallen off. Owen was the old groundskeeper. He died. Turned out to be his own. Budget.
You're wearing a dead...
Seemed ashamed to waste it. He didn't need it anymore.
Why do you have a flower in your...
I always keep one in there. People like to leave them by the graves. You should take it. For your dad.
Thank you. What's that stuck to your boot?
Oh, don't know. Could have come...
Beyond the fallen angel.
What now?
Under the crumbling arch.
You lost me.
The entrance is buried there. Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, is this a poem? Do you want to hear one of mine?
No, I'm good, thanks. Sure are a lot of people there.
Well, if they keep dying...
Do you know which of these graves has the biggest...
Now there's one I've never heard before. Biggest cross. No, can't say I do. They've all got about the same size.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Do you have any idea how I could find it?
You know, you might want to look at that statue up there. It has a list of all the famous miners buried here. It might help you find what you're looking for.
Famous miners. Interesting. Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Oh, well, there was
A
this...
girl.
She scared the life out of me. Really made me jump. Oh, wait, no. That was... You'll have to forgive me. My memory isn't what it
I
used to...
think it's safe to say he doesn't know anything about them. Well, thanks, Matt. You won't tell anyone you saw me here. My granddad wouldn't be very happy.
Saw who? I didn't see...
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a statue to investigate.
Oh, no. You can't go up there now. It's...
I'll be fine, thanks.
Absolutely not. If you slipped and fell, come back tomorrow during the day.
Damn. I'll have to find another way to get up there.
Much like those buried in the graveyard, this tree...
Be careful, Mr. Crow. It looks like it could fall over at any moment. Another case cracked.
Mr. McCarthy? How did you get down here? Must have been the wind.
That was close. Hopefully this statue can help me find the biggest cross.
Jenny had heard the tragic tale of a cat.
Everyone blamed the miners for ignoring safety procedures.
Most were crushed instantly by the falling rocks, trapped with no water, no food, no light. They were condemned to a slow and painful death.
Cross, carvers of tunnel rock, unmatched in strength and...
Jenny read the words to herself again.
Strength and size? Look for the biggest cross. They didn't mean a cross on a grave. They meant a cross in a grave. The Cross family must be buried in the graveyard. Got to work out who was the biggest. Find the grave, find the secret paths to the jail. Boy, I really hope I don't have to dig them up and measure them. totally agree. I see a bird, Chapman, across. Here's another one. Ivan Cross. How tall were you? Casper is a little liar. Ivan wasn't pulling any punches.
After an exhaustive search of the graveyard,
Now I just need to work out who was the tallest. If Casper was lying, then Helga must be the Which means Helga's grave is hiding the secret passageway to the jail.
Jenny saw nothing particularly. Like all the others, the slab was weathered.
There's another epitaph. Here lies she, 7'3", stung by a bee.
A small stone pot sat in front of the headstone.
It's a vase for a flower.
A wonderful revelation struck Jenny as the final piece
Don't forget to pay your respects. I need to place a flower here.
Jenny pulled the gravedigger's daisy.
Knew this would come in handy. It says the entrance was relocated, but it doesn't say where. Well, that looks safe. Why does everything have to be so convoluted? Mom will have died of old age by the time I reach her.
Hello? You said if anything strange happened, I should call you. Well, something strange just happened.
This is the only tomb here. This has to be it. When did doors go out of fashion? If this is the entrance, then there must be some way to open it.
Jenny peered into the ominous void. A jagged path carved into the earth, plunging. How far down did it go?
I'm not sure I want to.
Gathering her courage, she stepped forward into the distended bowels of Arthurton. I say, she stepped forward into the distended bowels of Arthurton.
It's dark down there.
Jenny! Come in, Jenny! Where are you? Have you found your mom yet?
Give me a second, please. I need a moment before I walk down a pitch-black staircase into the
Sorry, Jenny.
Jenny stared into the darkness.
A great detective perseveres.
And so, she pushed up the thick frame of her glasses and crossed the threshold.
Another door. Locked, I presume. Whoever built all this certainly wanted to keep it a secret.
Jenny was ahead of the man in black, for now. There was still the matter of breaking her mum out of jail and escaping without being caught. Being careful not to make a sound, Jenny stepped cautiously into the dark.